I want to give you some knowledge about astrology. It is a science. 9 planets, 12 constellation, which is made up of 27 stars. Every 9 degree in a constellation makes 1 star. And each star has got 4 subdivisions. So 2.5 star makes 1 constellation. Now when the planet moves through this constellation, they bring so many changes. 9 planets, 12 constellation brings about 108 changes. So it is startling. Why 108 is a very important number, means that is the ratio between the distance calculated between the planet Sun and Earth, and the diameter of Sun is 108. And the ratio between Moon and Earth is again 108. If it is 107 or 109, life cannot exist on this planet. Only at the 108, life is possible. Isn't that amazing? It is startling. That's why ancient people, so many thousands of years ago, they gave so much importance for 108. Now, astrology has almanac, this calendar. That calendar has 5 limbs to it. The 5 limbs is what moon cycle is. From the new moon to full moon, it is divided into 15 days. Each day is called Tithi. First, second, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, 8th day is when exactly you are the half moon. And then you have another 8 days, 7 days before it is new moon. So these are called Tithis, the days of the position of the moon. Vara means the day, week day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the days. And then stars, nakshatra. Star means when the moon is in a particular star, that is the star. So the moon takes 27 days to go around all the stars, the whole constellation. That is called 1 month. If you follow the moon, every new moon, a new month begins, and it ends on the next new moon. So it is 27.5 days. That should be the real month. Then every 4 years there will be an extra month. Like a leap year we have, when you calculate with the sun, you have 1 day as leap year. But when you calculate on the moon, you get 1 month leap month every 4 years. So each one of us are born under a particular star. Because every month there is 1 day, its moon is in a particular star. The days of the moon, then star, then the week, and then what is called yoga. Yoga means a particular day, like Monday, a particular star creates a particular yoga. And this particular yoga, the union of a day with the star, creates a particular impact. So there are 27 such yogas. And what result these yogas have on the mind is also given. For example, if a particular star is on Tuesday, if it happens to fall on Tuesday, it has a particular impact. But if the same star falls on Wednesday, it has completely an opposite impact. So the ancient people knew this, everything. They know whether an accident is going to happen with this, then they would avoid those days and those stars, those timings. And then they will start after that particular minute or second or whatever. So there is a whole science behind this whole thing. that events are controlled by vibrations in the atmosphere. The vibrations can be controlled by you once you know it. Like weather prediction, they predict the weather is going to snow. Then you prepare yourself, go with a jacket, and if the prediction is for rain, then you take an umbrella. Not that all the prediction all the time come true. Sometimes they say that it's going to be a cloudy day and you get very good sun. So these predictions, they may also have some variations. Variation 5-10% this way, that side, But mostly it is 90%, 95%, it just goes, except a few exceptions. They are called yogas. And then Karana. That's again 27 Karanas are there. Now, each of this planet move in their own speed and they create an impact. Like moon impacts the mind. That's why people who are crazy are called lunatics. Because moon has an impact on the water, and 60% of our body is water element. When moon goes up and down, the water element in our body also, it goes up and down. So your mood swings can happen very fast because of the moon. So when moon moves in 2.5 stars, so 2.5 days is in one constellation. So your moods always change in every 2.5 days. So if you are upset, just wait for 2.5 days. After 2.5 days, you are going to be different. In this cycle, there is a particular combination when Saturn is in some place, Moon is in some place. What happened? These combination impact our body so much that you really get depressed, you get unhappy, or you get sick. All these things can be predicted. The Saturn moves 30 years. It's a very slow planet. To make one cycle of zodiac takes 30 years. In this 30 years cycle, 2.5 years he impacts every single constellation. If you are Taurus, he will influence you 2.5 years. If you are Pisces, or Cancer, Capricorn, whatever you are, his impact on you is for 2.5 years very strong. 2.5 years in these 7 years is when people find it very hard, very tough. Then one feels like just dropping everything and running away. Because nothing becomes successful. Anything you put your foot, it's going to be failure. It's called Sade Sati, means 7.5. He's running 7.5, they say. People go through divorce, they go through joblessness, lose the job, they lose their things. All these things happen. Because that is the time for the mind to move from this to more into a spiritual arena. It is this time when a person wakes up and be centered, he can completely nullify or overcome these mood swings of the mind and the failures. He is able to take it up. That is why spiritual exercises, meditation gives enormous strength. If that is there, then everything happens good for them. It doesn't touch. After that, something very good happens. And if someone is doing extremely well, they say, oh, he's going to Shukra Dasha, Venus period. That's 20 years. If someone gets hit by the 20 years of Venus period in their life, they simply keep going up and up and up. They may be fools, but their finances, their power, their position, everything shoots up. 20 years, that Venus period. According to which star you are born, your period of the planet begins. So how the period of the planet begins? Sun is 6 years. Moon is 10 years. Mars 7 years. Rahu is node of moon. That is 18 years. After that comes Jupiter, 16 years. Jupiter. After Jupiter comes Saturn, which is 19 years. Mercury, 17 years. After Mercury comes Ketu, which is 7 years. After that comes Venus, 20 years. Venus. So in the Ketu 7 year period, person goes more inward and only thinks about spiritual thing or want liberation, want freedom, like sick and tired of everything, and he wants freedom, and he is very interested in knowledge, research, spiritual things, all that. But when Venus spirit starts, it is all glory, it is music, it is all that pleasure and everything, business, all that other stuff. Like this whole cycle is comprising of all this. 120 years is the real full life of a human being. If you live according to Ayurveda, according to laws of nature, your total lifespan should be 120 years. So not everybody will get all the period. But within this there is a sub-period. Within each one of them, all other sub-periods are there. It is very, very, very interesting details. Rahu is, always promotes you towards introspection, more spiritual and energy, kundalini, all that energy, meditation, all that Rahu will move you towards. Saturn also. So these are the general outline.